Alrighty guys, what's up? It's Bizarre Platinum here, and today we're going to be starting a new series. I'm currently editing some videos, Floor Sky videos, so I can't exactly upload them right now, so we're going to be doing this instead. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to code Minecraft plugins. So anyway, let's get into this. Firstly, you're going to want to get a IDE, and what it's usually supported is Eclipse. Eclipse is like the supported IDE for Bukkit, but you can use whatever you want. I think there's NetBeans, which is like a Oracle supported one, and there's probably tons of other ones, but I use Eclipse. I know how to use it and all. So, but anyway, you want to go to Downloads, and then you want to go to Download Packages. By the way, I'm going to leave the link to this site in the description probably. But anyway, over here are the ones that you will use for Java, I believe. I am currently using Eclipse Luna. It doesn't really matter. They should all really be the same as long as it's one of these, I think. But, yeah. So after you get that, you're going to want to download Spigot or Craft Bukkit for whichever version you're only coding in. This tutorial is going to be for it's going to be for 1.8 or 1.9. You're going to want to go like, I think it's this one, and then you're going to want to get a stable version. I'm not sure exactly for which one this one's for, but you guys are smart guys, you can figure it out. So, after you've got that, after you finish downloading your Eclipse, I'm not sure if it's like this with other things. It should be in like a RAR file or whatever. You're going to want to extract the folder to your desktop, or maybe it does that for yourself. It's been forever since I've actually done this. But anyway, you're going to want to open up the folder, double click Eclipse, and just let it load up. Now, if you're opening this for the first time, it'll give you a pop-up and ask you where you want to put your workspace at. You can just do this whatever you want to. I usually make a folder. I'm going to make a folder for this series and call it YouTube coding series. If you already have a thing, you can go to File and you can switch your workspace by going to there, and then you just browse it. And where's it at? There's it. This is where all your like plugins and projects and crap will be saved. So it's kind of critical, you know, where you're going to be, where they're going to be saved, kind of, but it's not like really important. Hopefully I didn't just copy that all the way over here. I hope not. Yeah, alright, it's blank. Alright, we go. Restore. We don't need this welcome. So now you're going to want to go to File. Oh. Go to New and Java Project. So you can name this whatever. I'm going to call this tutorial. Click Next. And then over here, you're going to want to go to Libraries and Add External Jars. This is where your Craft Bukkit or Spigot comes in. You're going to use it by clicking Open, and then you can just press Finish. And now you've got your package there, or you've got your Java project there. Now you're going to add a package. Generally, you do something like your name, and then like the name of the plugin. That's how I usually name them, but it's really just it's whatever you want to do, man. And after you've created your package, you're going to want to create a class. So We're going to name it tutorial. And it should automatically upload, open it up. So, yeah. Now, we're going to want to type extends Java plugin. And then you're going to want to import Java plugin. When you want to import, you can either hover over and it should give you an option to import it, or you can use Control Shift and O and it will automatically organize your imports, and like you don't have to click multiple times if you have multiple imports. This basically tells it that this is the Java plugin, that it's a part of the class. It's deriving from the class Java plugin. So after that, you're gonna want to type public void on enable, and then you're also gonna want to type public void on disable. This gives us two on the enable and disable methods. Well, not methods, but I guess they're methods. I don't know. So now that we've got that, we can basically start coding. I'm not really sure what I'm planning on doing with this, however. How about we make it say something to a player when it joins the server? So what you want to do is use the @ sign and type event handler. This is an annotation, and it's basically telling event handler that there's an event method happening below this. So then you're going to want to type public void on join. Methods, by the way, like any method like this, you can pretty much type whatever, make it whatever you want. So then it's going to be player join event e. Import them both, and then you're going to say player p equals e dot get player. Java sometimes takes a little while for it to load your options, but then you want to import player, of course. And now we've basically referenced the player, and we can just use p instead of trying to access it with the event. This line basically says that the player that joins is the player we're going to be using with p. So now you're going to want to type p dot, come on, send message, and then you can type whatever you want, like hello. And that's pretty much all there is to that. Now, after you do that, you're going to want to also come up to the on enable. Actually, first, you're going to want to implement, type implements, and listener. And you're going to want to import that. And on enable, you're going to go type bucket dot get server dot get plugin manager dot register events this. Basically what this is saying is there's a listener, or it's telling the server to listen for events that is in this class, and that's basically all you have to do. That's the class done. However, you still have to create a plugin.yml. Every single plugin you make will require a plugin.yml. I put that in the wrong place. Placement is critical. You're going to want to put it on top of the Java project. and you'll name it plugin.yml. When making plugin.yml, it's also critical to note that you cannot press tab. If you press tab, it will not recognize it, or it will, but it'll mess up when it parses it, so just don't do it. So the name, course tutorial, version 1.0, main, you're going to type the path that will lead to your plugin. .tutorial. Alright, and then you're going to want to type a description. And after that, I don't know if this is necessary, but you can also type an author, and I'm Bizarre Platinum, so then you save it, and you're going to want to right click on tutorial and export it. Then you click Java and runnable jar file, I believe it is. Might just be jar file. I believe it's just jar file. Then you're going to put the destination. You'll click on desktop or wherever you want to save it, and there we go. Press finish, and you should have just exported a jar file. So now, wherever my plugin server is, there it is. If we go in here and do replace this would you rather, ignore that. That's something I've been working on for a little while. And replace it with tutorial. I also have to replace the craft bucket in here because it's outdated, or my plugin is outdated. Actually, let's just X out that. We'll just delete this version since we already have a version out here. And where is the craft bucket that I want? I have a little bit of messy desktop. Sorry, guys. There it is. Alright, then you're just going to run a server. Oh, Alright, I'm going to stop the recording. Alrighty guys, so if we hop on my plugin test server, as you can see, it will pop up in the chat, hello. So, this is the basics of creating a plugin in Minecraft. If you guys have enjoyed, a rating will be much appreciated. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and goodbye.